Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Toy Addict 26, and you're probably wondering why I'm wearing this Hulk Play Fist. Can you take a guess? Yes, folks, the time has finally arrived. The Avengers movie Hot Toys 1/6 scale Hulk action figure is finally here, and I am so excited to review this for you guys. This is a figure that I have been dying to get my hands on, and ever since I was a little kid, I've always been a huge Hulk fan. But there's never been a 1/6 scale Hulk figure. I mean, something that's articulated, that has fabric that is incredibly detailed, incredible articulation, and most of all, the rubber outer body. How do you pull that off without having some flaws? I know a lot of people have been concerned about the Hulk with wear and tear over years, the rubber, this and that. But I gotta tell you, we've been wanting a 1/6 scale Hot Toys Hulk. And thanks to the folks at Hot Toys, it's finally here, folks. And here it is. This is the box. This is the box that holds the holy grail of the Marvel 1/6 scale Avengers collection. This is the Hulk. This is a huge box, specially made for the figure. Obviously, Hulk is titanic. In scale proportion, he's about, I want to say, 9 to 10 feet in height. So compared to the other Avengers, he is a much bigger figure in mass, in width, in height, in every aspect. Just to give you an idea, the box that Hulk comes in measures approximately about close to 20 inches and a half in height, 13 and a half inches in width. So, as you can see, this is a huge box. The box is beautiful, and just like all the other Hot Toys Avengers figures, this box features an oversized image of the character that is packaged within, along with an oversized font at the upper lid with the character's name. In this case, it's Hulk, with a bold white font type, with a nice bold purple in the background, which really makes the name pop out. And that looks awesome. On the side, Hulk doesn't wear a uniform, but the folks at Hot Toys always put an iconic image that resembles that, that stands for the character. In this case, they put the gamma radiation symbol. So really cool, awesome little detail to put on the side there. And of course, here you have the amazing, incredible Hulk. This looks awesome. You've got the silver foil Avengers and Marvel logo. And they did a real nice neon, almost like slime green, for the Hot Toys logo and for the movie Masterpiece logo as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at this puppy inside, because I know that's what you guys are dying to see, right? I mean, I know I'm not the only guy with review on Hulk, but I promise that this will probably be one of the most entertaining and most thorough Incredible Hulk Hot Toys reviews. Because I love this, I've been dying to get my hands on this, and I know that you guys want to know if this thing is really worth the money. I mean, this thing just came out in the US shores, and it's already going for over $500. If you were lucky enough to pre-order it early on and not wait till the last minute, then you probably get them for about $275, $300 with shipping. But this guy is gonna skyrocket. I am estimating that he'll be at $600 to $700 range by Christmas time. So, is it worth picking up? Hell yes, it's worth picking up, even if you have to fork over an extra $200. And I'll show you why. So let's go ahead and see what's inside and look at this figure up close and personal. Alright, here he is, out of the box. Similar to the 1/6 scale Ironmonger, the Hulk comes in this oversized styrofoam. It's a very sturdy, thick styrofoam container, which is molded in the shape of Hulk's body. It's very easy to remove the figure. You simply take out the upper plastic lid, and the figure is fully exposed. You got the interchangeable articulated hands and the main figure right here. There's a small slot here with the instructions that are come in really handy for preserving and taking well care of this figure. And that's pretty much it. Now, there is a lot more work to be done. I had already gone ahead and did this. So let's take a quick look at how we remove some of the protective material around the Hulk's body. To remove the protective covering from Hulk's arm, simply remove the hand from the wrist peg and pull and tug on the plastic until it comes undone and slides right out of the arm. Once you get that out, simply make a little bit of gap between the arm and the underarm and pull out the foam protective sheet. After that, simply replace the hand back into the wrist peg and you're done. Alright, so pretty much once you remove all the protective material on the legs and the arms, you have the figure. You can remove it easily from this crate, and this thing is amazing. It's very heavy, but the weight is very well distributed along the whole body. So he's not top heavy. There's no risk of him falling over. All the joints are really nice and tight. One particular thing that I love about this figure is that the joints are very well done. They have a ratchet mechanism, so you can hear that. Pretty much that keeps the joints nice and tight. You've got the hidden articulation here at the elbow, which allows you to bend the elbow slightly. Of course, there's an inner armature that's articulated, and it has a rubber outer layer of skin with the muscles. Now, unlike the Thor figure, the actual plastic of the arm, the molded plastic underneath the rubber, is actually the same contour, same sculpt as the outer rubber. So there's no issue here where if you squeeze the biceps or the shoulders or the forearms, there's no hollowness. There's a very mild separation, like a hair, between the layer of the rubber outer skin and the actual plastic articulated inner arm. So that's amazing, because I was really disappointed with what they did with Thor and the muscular arms. They look great, but when you try to articulate his arms, it looks horrible because it was all hollowed out, and the inner arm itself, the armature, didn't have any muscles. It was lanky arms. The Hulk is absolutely perfect in every aspect, in my opinion. The sculpted details are fantastic. The articulation is just right. I know some people were talking about having midsection articulation, but that would have ruined the sculpt, because then we would have had some kind of gap here in the abdomen area. And you still got a full ball socket here, which allows you to rotate his upper torso. You could hunch him over slightly. You can arch his back. Now, here's the best part about this. And I love the fact that they did this outer layer skin suit, because the neck is part of the outer skin suit, which allows you to have a jointless feel, very organic, very natural look. When he turns his neck, the neck is contoured because there's no joint here. So you got no joint exposed at the collarbone like you would have on other figures, and that's amazing. You can arch his neck, slightly, so he can look upwards. You can look to the side. The head is on a full ball socket joint, so you can pretty much rotate the head. You can't do a 360, but then why would you want to anyways? The head sculpt is amazing. Let's take a look at the legs. Okay, the legs, you've got the soft goods pants with like a black spandex inner pants that hold everything together. The joints on the legs are on a ratchet as well. You hear that? The knee. So everything is nice and tight, very sturdy. The legs are on a full ball socket, so you can position the legs whichever way you need to help them stay up, depending on the pose that you're pulling off. And, I mean, overall, I gotta say, this thing is amazing. The fact that they added as a bonus two things, which I'm going to go into now, is fantastic, and super kudos to Hot Toys. When this thing was first solicited, there was no mention. It was shown as is. But then Hot Toys decided to throw in these articulated hands, and that is amazing. So not only do you get the traditional closed fist, smash and bash hands. But you also get articulated hands, so we can pull off all sorts of gripping, grasping, and all sorts of different dynamic poses with this guy. So that's amazing. Another incredible thing that was added as a bonus at the last minute is that Hulk features PERS. For those of you not familiar with PERS, it's the parallel eyeball rolling system developed by Hot Toys. The way that works is you basically remove the headpiece as seen here. It has two magnets and you have two levers at the back which allow you to rotate the eyeballs and position them so you can make them looking left, right, up, down. Amazing. So let's take a closer look at the PERS to see how that works. Okay, to use the PERS mechanism, it's very easy. You simply remove this headpiece. You can see the magnets there that hold it in place. And then you have the levers. As you can see the levers here, they're inside and there's one lever for each eye. Alright, so let's take a look at how the PERS works. You can see here I'm making his eye turn to the side. God, that one went to the wrong way. There you go. So now he's looking to the right. You want to make his eyes look down. Not too much. You basically play with the lever. And now he's looking down. So you can see there, amazing. The PERS feature is such an awesome added bonus on this piece, because not only can you pose this puppy whichever way you want, but you can also articulate the eyes, which is something that we only see in Hot Toys DX releases. So the fact that they added this as a bonus to the Hulk is amazing. Super kudos to Hot Toys. They fucking rock. They're amazing. That's why I collect this stuff hardcore, because they're always finding a way to add little extra things in there to please their fans. And God, this thing is so epic. I mean, look at that. This thing looks like it jumped right out of the TV screen. It's amazing. It's so freaking movie accurate. The head sculpt is fantastic. This thing is so freaking awesome. I mean, look at this. Head sculpt, the hair. And let's go into even more details. Look at the teeth on this thing. The teeth are so freaking detailed. They look like real teeth. I mean, you got slight yellowing and they're shiny. It's almost like if the teeth were porcelain. You got the gums separating the teeth, the color of the lips. I mean, everything on this is just so freaking amazing and flawless. Paint apps on this are fantastic. Couldn't be any better. And just so you can get a sense of the size, here's Big Daddy with several other existing Hulk collectibles that have been released throughout the years. As you can see, Hulk towers way above all these other action figures. Just to give you an accurate measurement, Hulk is approximately, he's exactly a hairline above 18 inches in height. So he's basically an articulated premium format figure. Amazing. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, but stay tuned for part 2 because I couldn't fit all the details and all the awesome images that I wanted to in this one 15-minute video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the toy house.